Willie D Live.
Which one of those albums did the best?
Probably the fourth,
Is that
the
the
Great
one?
Malenko.
Is that the one that also gave you the most money? That's the one you continue to get the most money from.
Fuck no.
What is it? Carnival of Carnage?
No, Malenko was on, who owns it now? Universal? You know what I mean? So they get all that. I don't know. I don't know anymore because everything is streams now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. But I know TikTok and stuff we do well on.
Man, but y'all do well in a lot of areas, man. You guys are, you guys are really trailblazing pioneers, and I say this with all sincerity, man. Like you're very underrated. Like, but the people in the game know who you guys are. Like we know, your peers know because we want to be able to do the shit y'all be doing. Like you guys have that independent spirit that very few people can achieve in the music industry or any type of industry. Y'all make your own merch. You make your own toys, your own albums, your own movies. Hell, you started a whole damn wrestling federation, after working for somebody else. It
Right.
seems like you guys, when you see something that you want to do, you say, well, we're going to do it ourselves. You have that type of spirit. Where did that come from?
Fuck, man. The only way to do it is to do it. Nothing to it but to do it. I mean, you can't sit here and wait for something to happen and wish and hope and want. You just gotta make it happen. And you can't get nothing for free without work, or hustle or effort. Nothing comes to you without all that shit. You know what I mean? But why sit around and wait for something to happen if you want to make it happen? Just make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why right off the rip when we came out, Detroit hip hop was like kind of two different things. There was guys that were like, at the hip hop shop, as we say, which was like a different kind of circle of rappers. These are guys that are like freestyling and battling. You know what I mean? And getting their name known like that and hoping to get signed or discovered. You know what I mean? And then there's a different kind of rappers, which was like guys like Esham and myself and even Kid Rock, We were putting out product. You know what I mean? We were like pressing cassettes up at first and going to fucking all the local record stores and being like, look, stock this shit at, or if we'll get it on consignment, we'll give you 20 of these. We'll be back in a month, you know what I mean? Whatever Soul pay us for, or whatever you keep this off it, we'll keep that, And we would do that until it got to the point where they would buy it from us straight up. Me and Joey back then, we used to fucking get in the car. It took 3 days to cover up. When we started popping in Detroit, in Michigan, it took 3 days for us to get to all the record stores around where, to cover them all. We used to stock the fucking trunk up, get with our manager, and go, spend 3 days coming out of each one of them, just bank, just making money. You know what I mean? Dropping off more fucking product. Direct, Then we start hooking up with distributors, Then we got in the Harmony House chain, which had 32 stores, And the rest is history, you know what I'm saying? We just did it ourselves, you know what I mean? It's a long walk up the fucking mountain, you know what I mean? But if you just keep walking and don't look back, just keep fucking walking. I know it sucks, it's uphill or whatever, but keep walking and you'll get up there eventually. Yeah. As long as you keep in that direction.
When you started on that entrepreneur path, how long did it take before you became a millionaire?
Well, before I wasn't shit. That's hard to say because before I was a millionaire, I didn't know it until like when we started off. It was me, Shaggy, and our manager at the
John.
time, Alex.
Oh, your manager. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about John. Joey's
Well,
brother.
yeah, you're right. But
Yeah.
but I was gonna give yeah, you're right. It was
John
4
was
of
in the
us.
group.
Huh?
John was part of the group.
John was part of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 4 of us. John was definitely there in the beginning. John ended up leaving the group early though, right before our first album came out, and he was on it. You know what I mean? Which really sucked. You know what I mean? But so it was me, Joey, and Alex, and we everything went into the group. You know, I was working at a gas station. You know what I'm saying? Everything anybody had went into the group. Alex worked at a record store his brother owned, and everything we had went into the group. You know, and yeah, man. So it stayed that way until now when we became successful, right? Alex was like, man, I'm gonna do this for 5 more years and then I'm out because you guys came to me. I never wanted to be a rep manager in music. You guys came to me and asked me to manage you because, you know, my brother owned a record store, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, but we lived our dreams, you know what I'm saying? We got platinum, we got gold. So I'm gonna do this 5 more years and I'm out, you know, and to do other things. And we were like, respect, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Then about a year later, he was like, oh man, somebody tried to shoot me through the house. They want to kill me, they hate the band or something. And I was like, Alex, man, what happened? And he's like, somebody, anyway. So he's like, I'm leaving, I'm done.
Now.
I'm leaving and I'm out, you know what I'm saying? I have to go into hiding, you know what I'm saying? So he gave me and Joey, he said I took all our money and split it 3 ways, you know, and he gave us each $1 million. He gave me $1 million, gave Joey $1 million. That's the first time I ever had everything was always through the company right from the very fucking beginning. That's the first time, and he was like, I'm gone, you know. He gave me exactly $1 million. And gave Joey exactly $1 million.
Which means that was more money.
Exactly. Then we were like, wait a minute. What about Billy? You know, because Billy been there from day one. And he was like, all right, we'll give Billy $50,000. Nobody had any up or nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Man, where is Alex now?
That's what I'm saying. He just went into hiding, you know. And I'm like, how come we can't know where you're going? You know what I'm saying? In case we get tortured.
Did his enemies ever confront you guys? Because I would think if he's going into hiding because of the group and they want him that bad, I would think that they'd come find you guys and at least have a conversation.
It's not like if they kill
Alex?
him, we're done. You know what I'm saying?
This guy. Wow. Okay. So that was it. So did y'all have to restructure the company as far as the paperwork?
Well, no, Billy came in. He was there from day one anyway. Mm-hmm. He was always our road manager.
Right.
So Billy stepped in as manager, and he's been there ever since. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's me, Joey, Billy, and my brother Rob.
Yeah, Robert.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this about you guys, man. Y'all got one of the most solid teams I've ever seen. Solid, loyal, dedicated, hardworking, ethical teams I've ever seen in this game. And I've been doing it for 34 years. And it's not a surprise that you guys have been successful and you've had the type of run that you've had. Good help. God, boy, it's hard to find.
Yeah, man.
But how do you go about the recruitment process to put people on the team? Because I know that trying to find people that can do the work is very important, but also trying to find those who will have some sense of loyalty also is important.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's only 4 of us. That's why there's only 4 of us, honestly, because loyalty is a motherfucker. That's hard to find, you know. That's the next tattoo I'm getting down the side of my face, you know. Loyalty means everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I've had so much betrayal in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I've had betrayal hurt so bad it's a fucking physical pain. You know what I'm saying?
Who betrayed you that hurt you the most?
I'd rather not get into it. But betrayal, you know, is a motherfucker. And to me, it takes a real sucker-ass son of a bitch to betray somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody who's showing you love and never would betray you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yeah.